fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I am here today to kit up my Huacan Flamingo. So Huacan is a new to me company. So I purchased this, although I did purchase it via their store on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description below to that. But I wanted to try them. Now I'm even more curious because after I did the unboxing of this, which if you haven't seen that, I'll link that up there. Um, After I did the unboxing of this, I had several people tell me that Huacan was part of the Drillmageddon several years ago. No, that apparently all happened before I started diamond painting, so I'm not quite sure what went on there. But lots of people wishing me luck with this kit, so we'll see how it goes. So I have my canvas, I have my drills. Now, I will say the drills come in baggies. So if you are someone who likes working from baggies, then you can just pull them out and go. I do not like working from baggies because I spill way too much. And so I'm going to be kitting mine up into my 60 bottle case. So there's only 35 colors, and I do have a case that has 35 containers, but I have a lot of this color, which I knew there was no way that it would fit in the containers in that system. So I'm just gonna do my 60 bottle case and call it good. So I'm just gonna do that. So I have already scanned in the key and printed it out on my computer, and I have cut it down to a size that should fit on my bottles. And now I'm looking at that. Maybe I need to cut that down just a tad more. I do need to cut it down just a tad more. So I'm going to, for me, because I don't care about these numbers here, the number does not matter to me. I'm going to be looking at the code, and I'm going to be looking at the DMC number. And I'm going to kit them up in DMC order, so that's really all that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off that section, because I don't really need it. I left it on there because I wasn't sure and I thought it would fit, but these bottles are slightly smaller than the other container that I was going to use. So I'm just going to cut those off, and then definitely I can see those are going to fit nicely on my bottles. So I'm going to run this through my Xyron here. And you guys, I went today because I feel like I'm kind of getting low on my sticker paper here. And maybe I'm not, maybe I just feel that way. But I went to go, I thought, I don't like to run out of things, especially when I'm in the middle of a project. So I thought, I will just go to Amazon and I will order some additional sticker paper. And the reason that I do that is because I buy the green repositionable one. It came with the permanent one, which I think I've had people tell me that you can still remove the permanent one, but I always just like to have the removable one just to be on the safe side. It saves me cleanup and everything when I'm de-kitting. So, I mean, this probably is going to last me for a while because I don't use this on every kit, but they're sold out. I don't know if that has to do with the whole, everybody's out of everything shipping issues lately. I don't know if it's something else, but yeah, they're all out. So I'm going to peel all this off because I don't need that. Okay, and then I'm going to cut off. I'm going to leave myself a little bit of space to hang on to things because I always forget to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the excess paper on this side because I don't need it. But I'm going to leave it on the other side. And that is so I can hang on. I have something to hang on to while I am cutting through these. So I can cut off this first section all the way because I don't need that. And then as I'm cutting through, you see I've got this section to hang on to while I am cutting through all of these to leave myself a little handle so that as I'm peeling them off, I still have something to hang on to, and they're all still connected together because if you don't leave them connected together, trying to cut all of them apart and having to deal with those teeny tiny little pieces is no fun. I've done it, you can do it, but it's much easier to do it this way. So I also wonder sometimes if I should do some of this stuff, some of the prep off camera. I feel sometimes like, you know, are you guys like fast forwarding through this part? Because it's kind of boring. Did I just date myself by saying fast forward? I mean, you know, you put your finger on the button and you move the video ahead. Is it still, people still call it fast forwarding? Because I'm from the Be Kind Rewind generation. You know, back when you could rent a movie at Blockbuster and take it home for a few days, and then you'd forget that you had it, and then you had to go back, and you could have gone to see it at the movie theater for what you paid to rent it. Nope, just me? Okay. Okay, so there are 35 colors in this, like I said, so actually quite a few colors for the size of this painting, I feel. This is a 30 by 40, and I'm still on the flamingo kick. Don't know why. Don't know why I've suddenly become enamored of flamingos, but I've suddenly decided they're adorable. Don't know why. Just have. Okay, so I've got all of those cut now, so I'm ready to start putting them in my baggies. Now, I'm going to kind of divide these up into numbers so I know where they go. That's 7s, 6s, 6, 9, 5, 1, 7, 3, 9, 8, 6, 38, 38, 6, 8, 37, 4, 38, 3, 0, 3, 0, 9, 38, 37, 38, 9, 37, 6, 9 and 9, 8, 9, 38 is the big one, and 38. Okay, so I've got them just separated into hundreds, so I can start going down my list and kind of figuring out which one I want to do next. And then once I get all these kitted up, I will show you what I plan to do with the canvas itself. So let me pull out some of these bottles. Let me move my ruler because I ended up not needing that. Worked out better the way that I did it with my stickers, which is what I had that out for, so I don't need it. Okay, so I've got about half the bottles out here, a little over half of the bottles. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so my first one that I need is 161. So here are my drills, not very many at all. So just going to kit these up here. My husband is watching TV and I think my son is doing his homework. So while no one is bothering me, I'm going to try and get some of this done. We'll see how far I get or if I get interrupted. Okay, and then I just throw the baggies away because again, I don't like working from baggies. I did it one of my very first diamond paintings, and I think I spent more time picking up diamond paintings that I spilled, or diamonds that I spilled, than I did actually diamond painting. So yeah, no baggies for me. That's so few drills. That's kind of crazy. All right, then I need 415. So these first ones do not have very many drills at all. The 500s don't have very many drills, neither do the 600s. That's kind of I mean, nice, but kind of weird. I mean, at least everything goes in one container, which is always my preference, so that's good. Okay, and then this one is $5.50. I should look at some of these and see if I want to substitute in any sparklers or ABs, or I have some square crystals that I've never really done anything with that I bought just to try out. I should use them for something. Like, what good are they doing me just sitting around, right? Okay, $5.64. Lots of pinks and greens in this one. How many different shades of green are there? We'll find out. Okay, so that's the last 500. So then I'm into the 600s. I'm going to move these over here. Those are all 900s. Let me move those out of the way. Okay, so 600. This one. So we don't have any of my favorite 666, but we do have plenty of corals and pinks in here, which, you know, it's a flamingo, so of course, but I'm kind of trying to look at these and see. I mean, the drills do have dimples on them, so, and I'm just assuming they're acrylic. They don't look too bad. Like, I'm not seeing a whole bunch of tabs or whatever on them. The tabs are the things that kill me. My Oraloa that I did, one of these pink colors, kind of like this one, but probably not this exact one. There were a lot of tabs on the drills, and it was, I think it was a lighter pink than that. And it just made it kind of a nightmare to sort drills. I felt like I was throwing away more than I was keeping, and you know, I would of course miss some of them, and so then you put them on the canvas and then you're picking a bunch of stuff off because of course that tab you can't see keeps everything from sitting correctly. And yeah, it just ended up being kind of annoying. I did finish the painting and it was a very cute painting. So, and you know, I know the companies can't really do anything about it. I'm sure it has to do with the manufacturing process, and you know, sometimes you just get a bad batch of drills, but okay. So one more 600, and then I'm done with the 600s. I just have a couple of 7s. Yeah, there's not very many drills at all in some of these colors. It's kind of crazy. I feel like I'm wasting the bottle. Maybe I should have used that other container system. But I just knew that big bag was not going to fit in any of the... And because I needed 35 colors, it just wasn't going to work. And so I'm going to kit up some smaller paintings too. I mean, this is smaller than the ones I've been working on, but I'm determined that I'm going to spend... Uh-oh. 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 I just messed that up. Okay. That was $7.94. Whew. Glad I noticed that. Guys, see? I get to talking and I'm paying zero attention. Okay, so this is $7.94. At least that was an easy fix. So this one is going to be $7.77. Jeez Louise, you guys. That would have been terrible if I hadn't noticed until I started diamond painting, and I'd have been like, what? Why is this color different? Okay. And you guys were probably yelling at me, so let me put these in the right order, so hopefully I don't mess these up. So 823. Those two bags are kind of full. I wonder if I'm going to get all of those in one bottle. I mean, I have plenty of extras, so if I need to put them in more than one, that's fine. I should have grabbed some of my extra stickers. so that I could put them on the tops of the extra bottles. Let me see how this goes, and then we'll see if I need to do that or not. I know when I get to the 900s, I'm probably going to have a couple that I need more than one bottle. Ooh, this one's a little full. Come on, get in there. Ooh, is it all going to go in there? I think I can get it all in one, even though I'm spilling it everywhere. Okay. Yeah, those are all going to fit in there. And I think the other one has less drills. Okay, so there's that one. Then I need 892. Then I'll line up my 900s and see which ones I need to. Maybe while I'm doing that, I'll clean some of this stuff off my desk so I have a little bit more room too. Because some of this stuff I don't need anymore. Come on. Okay. Okay, so there's those two. All right, so now I'm going to get in the 900s. So 911, 912, 946, 56, 59, 64, 96. Okay, so let's do these two, because 911 and 912 are definitely going to fit in one bottle. What is that, like 20 drills maybe of this color? Does that mean I have like 1 or 5 on the canvas? So few drills in there. That's okay. That's one of the things I like about diamond painting, is when I get to a color and I'm like, oh, I'm finished with that color. So if I really only have those to begin with, it won't take me long to finish with that color, will it? Okay. Okay, so there's that one. Now, will this one all fit in one bottle? We'll see. If it won't, then I'll take a quick break and go grab my extra stickers and clean off some of this off of my table. Trying to figure out how I want to store some of these, because I'm apparently now one of those people that has multiple kits going on at once. And so how do I store all of the stuff, you know, that I already have kitted up and everything, especially with my Heaven and Earth designs, because where do I keep the drills for that while I am still working on things? So, okay. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break, put some of this stuff away, and I'm going to grab my stickers, my extra stickers, so I can put an extra sticker on this container so I know for sure what color it is, or I will confuse myself. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so I have grabbed my stickers so I can write 943 on this one. I'm using my spare square stickers that are left over from when I made my new diamond painting storage. If you haven't seen that, I will stick a link up there so you can check it out. I am absolutely loving how it is working out. So happy that I did it, even though it was so much work. I'm so glad that I did it that way. It's been super helpful. I have had a couple of kits where I ran out of colors, and I was able to go to my spares and still have enough. And that's even with pulling out a lot of my spares to kind of start kitting up one of my Heaven and Earth designs from my spares. So I'm kind of curious about how many canvases I could do. I have another Heaven and Earth crown jewel canvas that I have my eye on, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to need 2 for these. I have another one that I have my eye on, and I don't know how. I'm going to have to start doing more square kits because I don't know if I'll have enough leftovers to do it, but it's amazing. And it's actually one that I would not have said I would be interested in, but I super am. So me see if I can get these to kind of pour nicely in here without going everywhere. Apparently not. Come on. Don't mind if a few of them escape onto the tray, but I'm trying not to be too messy about this. There's a lot of drills in this bag. Okay, can some of you go in here now? Pick up my mess here in a minute. I'm actually wondering if I'm going to need a third bottle for this. I think I am. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 stickers. And I'm going to need a third bottle. Okay, it's $9.59. Okay, let me make 2 extra stickers. Pick up the ones that are kind of flying everywhere. So I need 2. Come on, pen. $9.59. $9.59. Okay. Okay, so let me put it on that one. Okay, so those 2 can go in there. And then let me dump those in there, and then let me see if I can get the rest of these to all go nicely in there, since it's a little emptier now. Okay, in the bag, in the bag. Okay. So yeah, 3 bottles for that one, or at least 2.5. Definitely I'm going to need multiple bottles for that big bag of turquoise that I've got sitting over there. So, okay, so I think I might need 2 bottles for this one as well. So we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Might be able to get all of these in one, maybe. It's hard to tell when you're pouring at an angle like this. Ooh, maybe not. Nope, I'm not going to get those all in there. Okay, so I'm just going to pour these in here. Come on, in the bag, or in the bottle. Can I do it without spilling? Ta-da! Okay. So there's that one, and then I need a sticker that says 964. I'm pretty sure 996 is going to just fit in one bottle. Pretty sure, anyway. Pretty sure this is one of the colors that gave me fits on my Oraloa too. It had a lot of tabs, just like the pink one. I had a couple of colors in that kit that gave me issues. I'm anxious to buy something newer from them, because I bought the kit that I bought right after they kind of hit the diamond painting scene. So I'm kind of curious to buy one of theirs and try it now that they've, you know, upgraded some of their stuff and made some changes. Okay, so 3047. I have hardly any drills, and the same with 3072. Okay, so there's that one. Ooh, I'm over halfway done, guys. The biggest ones are the last colors, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, get down there. I've not had really any issues with static so far, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so now we're in 3712, 2668. Try to keep everything in order so I don't confuse myself like I did last time. And put the wrong ones in the wrong container. Ooh, there's a big string of something in there. That's weird. See that big piece of, looks like filament. Okay, so there's that one. Then 3726. I was looking around today as I was trying to decide which one I wanted to kit up and work on next, because I've got, God, way too many, you guys. I need to spend some time today putting together some random acts of kindness that will help me feel a little bit better with all the stuff I have laying around. I did actually clean my crafting / office space, and so I've got some paperwork and things that I've got to do to kind of help me start keeping better track of expenses and things. So before I can do anything like that, I'm one of those people, I got to clean. So, all right. So where am I at? 3812, 3835, 3861, 3849, 3850, 3804, 3833. Okay. So I'm going to need some more bottles out of here, because I have no idea how many that one is going to take, but we'll see. At the very least, these first 4 probably will fit in one bottle, as will those. So I should have plenty. Come on, get in there. Okay. And then 3812. I'm also not one of those people, like I do this for every kit that I do. I know there are some people who just like number their containers 1 through, I don't know, 50, 1 through 60, 1 through 70, something like that. And then they just use the same containers over and over for each kit, which if that works for you, great. I like the organization part of it, so I like doing this, but also I think you can really only do that if you do 1 kit at a time. I mean, I suppose you could have multiple, like just number your bottles 1 through 60, and then whatever you kit up in that, if you have more than that, you can do it that way. But for me, I don't know, probably just my love of organization. I love doing this and making all the little stickers and, you know, putting it all together and organizing it. So this is twofold for me. You know, I get, well, I guess maybe threefold. You know, I get the love of unboxing it. It's like a new present every time I unbox something. And I'm lucky enough that I get to unbox things that I haven't always necessarily had to pay for. So that's amazing. Okay, 3846. Pretty sure I'm going to need multiple bottles for this. So let me just pull several of them out here. And I'm going to go ahead and write a couple of stickers because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need them. Come on, pen. 3846. 3846. 3846. So we'll see if 4 bottles is enough or if I need to do more. We'll see. Okay. I wonder if I can just put these in here and scoop to fill them up. Is that crazy? That filled it up pretty good. Trying not to spill them while I do this. Okay, that one's pretty full. There's one hanging on the outside. Oop, there's one hanging on the outside of that one too. Okay, so maybe 4 is not going to be enough. Okay, and then may have 4.5. I'm getting down to it though. I can get these all in here. I'm trying to get them to the bottom of the bag without dumping them out of my bottle here. Okay. Now, let's see if I can fit these in this one. Nope. Trying to make sure they're just coming out in the bottle and not coming out in the tray. Come on. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Let me dump those last ones out, and then we'll see where I can make them fit. I think they can all go in there. Come on. See, I had to say something about static, and I jinxed myself. I knew I was going to do that. Okay. Pick up the little stragglers here. Oh my goodness. If I can. They're jumping off my fingers. Okay. Will it go in that one? Okay. I'm going to close that one. Did I get all the jumpers? Nope, there's one right there. Okay. Okay, so 3846. 3846. 3846. Throw that bottle away, or a bag away. 3846. And then I need one more. 3846. And then I'm pretty sure those last three are going to fit in one bottle a piece. So let me move those out of the way because I don't need those. Okay. So 3849. So excited, I'm almost done. Okay, so whoops. 3849. 3850. That's another reason I don't like working from baggies. I feel like when you work from baggies, it's too easy to get static buildup. So I would rather deal with it now and, know if I need to put dryer sheet pieces or whatever in with my drills before I get to the end, rather than trying to fight with it while I'm diamond painting. Because that's all I need is for them to be jumping all over the place while I have the canvas open. They'll be everywhere. Okay, so that's it for my containers. Let me move this stuff out of the way and I can show you. I've got them all kitted up in my bottle case, so I've got all of them here. I've got extras of a couple of colors, but they're all in here. I do have plenty of extras, so I'm not concerned with that. It's all good for me. And yeah. So there's the drills. Now, let me show you what I plan to do with the canvas. So I know a lot of people will just leave this paper on here and peel it off and cut it as you go. I just am not one of those people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it back so that I can washi tape the edges. And then I am going to put my release papers on because I feel like my release papers are better, especially with double-sided adhesive, than these sheets. They protect it just as well. They're easier for me, and they kind of section it off. For this one, I have a bunch of these that I've cut in half, and I'm wondering if I want to do those for some smaller sections, but I think for now, I will just kit it up using these, and then if I want to switch them out later, I can. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of pull this edge up here because I want to, and I'm going to crease this a little bit, try and get it to lay, because I want to washi tape the edges here. And I have just grabbed some pretty kind of confetti colored washi tape, if I can find the end. There it is. So I'm going to do this side first. So let me move this a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. And then I like to take my time with the washi tape. I am very type A and I want it to be, you know, laying flat. I want it to not have any wrinkles in it. So I do go a little bit slower probably than I maybe need to, but I like to have it on there straight. And I like to have it on there so that the canvas kind of lays flat and I'm not like causing puckers with the washi tape. So, and the hangover of the double-sided adhesive on this edge is not too bad. On this edge here, the washi tape is hanging over that much. So it's quite a bit on that side. It's not quite as much, it's only about 1/2 inch on this side, but still more than I would like. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And then I'm going to peel up these 3 sections so I can washi tape this edge. And again, I'm going to just kind of crease them a little bit because I don't care. I'm going to be tossing them anyway, so it doesn't matter to me if they have a crease in them. Okay, that's going to stay back enough that I can do this. Now, this washi tape is thin enough that I may have to do this twice on this side to cover up all the adhesive because it is such a large overhang on this edge. Keep my fingers from sticking to it as well. Okay, and okay, and then I will just, like I said, I will run another section here because I did not quite cover up all the adhesive and I don't want to lay my arm in it while I am, and stick to the canvas while I'm diamond painting. Okay, so these can all lay down now until I get to washi taping those edges. So let me just take this piece. And again, I'm going to fold it back and crease it because I'm fine. I'm going to be throwing it away anyway, so it doesn't bother me if it has a crease in it. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Okay. And again, I just try to get as close as I can to the edge without going over. I would rather be further away from the edge of the canvas than over the top of it. But then it gives me a nice little place to kind of eyeball where my drills need to be. Okay, so that section is done. Let me pull that one down. Now for the last side here. Again, I'm going to pull these back out of the way so I can washi tape this last edge here, and then I can put on my release papers. So this side is a little bit flatter, so I'm not having to fight kind of some waves in it. So that makes it a little easier to place as well. Okay, so I've got all my washi tape on there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to start placing my release papers because I almost always start my canvases from the bottom. And I forgot this one is oriented weirdly. So I'm actually probably going to be working on it this way. So let me put that back down for just a minute. And I'm going to peel all these back so I can place in the way that I want to work on it. Okay. So I normally start on this edge and then work my way. I don't know if that's why. And I will say this is going to be a bit weird because the symbols are oriented as if you were going to work on it this direction. So I'll deal. I would rather work on it this way because that makes it easier for my workspace. So am I going to be able to cover this up with just 2? Oh, I think I am. Okay. So I'm going to put this right at the very edge just so I can see if I can get this all covered. And I do have still some overlap in the middle. So I've got 2 sections versus the 3. Now, if I wanted to make them a bit smaller, I could do that. But I'm okay with my sections being the size of my release papers. I know some people don't like that. I'm okay with it. So that's what I'm going to do. And again, I'm just making sure that I have a little bit of overlap on each one so that my entire canvas is protected and I'm not getting any dirt or dust in the sections. And I just realized I should have started at the top and worked my way down because I want the sections that I'm going to be peeling off first to be on the bottom. So here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull all of these off since I've got the canvas half covered anyway. Throw those away. And then I'm going to start up here at the top. Doing the same thing, just making sure I've just got a little bit of an edge and it's covered so that I can do it in 2 sections. And then I'm probably going to end up with the bottom of it being kind of weirdly placed sections, which again is okay with me. See, there's some overlap here. So what I want is this section to overlap that one because I'm going to be working this way. So this is actually working out pretty well. So let me move this one up here. So I've got a slight bit of overlap, so my whole canvas is covered, but okay. And then let me place these last 2, because see right here where it's underneath, I don't want that. I want it to be on top. So as I'm moving, it is in the order that I'm going to be picking them up off the canvas. So I've really only got 8 sections for this painting, which is not bad at all. Considering the paintings I've been working on, I have way more than that. Okay, so need my washi or my release papers anymore. Okay, so I've got my washi tape on here to cover up my edges where the double-sided adhesive overlaps. I've now got this covered with my release papers and I've got all my drills kitted up. I am ready to go. So there you go, guys. This is my flamingo from Huacan via Amazon. Again, I will stick a link in the description below to that so you can check it out or anything else you might be interested in. Before you leave, guys, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.